What's up, guys? Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new short movie. The name of this short movie is What If Naruto, The Secret of the Namikaze Clan. And yeah, guys, it's an unscripted movie as well. Now, before continuing this, I would like to tell you guys that I will be uploading Minecraft from tomorrow onwards. And yeah, guys, I will be playing creative mode first because I do not know anything about Minecraft. My brother played it year or 2 year ago on his mobile and somewhat he knows about Minecraft. So yeah, I'll learn from him. Meanwhile, we're going to create a world slash farm in the creative mode that will help in the future when I'm going to switch this mode into survival mode. My brother told me that we can do that. So yeah, I will do that, and first I gotta prepare. So I will be building a house and all that in the game. I will tell you the details later. Now we must focus on the story because that is why you're here. So before continuing this, if you haven't, then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you like the content of this channel, then please do. And yeah, I will be uploading your ideas into movies from tomorrow onwards. It's just that I was late today in making videos and I did kind of make movie and accidentally pressed delete. So yeah, I came up with a backup idea. So this is it. Now without further ado, let's begin with our story. Our story begins at the Valley of the End, as we see 13-year-old Naruto Uzumaki fighting with his best friend Sasuke Uchiha. As Sasuke and Naruto were in different states, as Naruto was using One Tails QB's chakra while Sasuke was using level 2 Curse Mark Steel, and both of them were now moving towards each other with high speeds with the most dangerous jutsus in their hands. Naruto had the Rasengan while Sasuke had the Chidori, as both of them clashed with one another. But suddenly something happened, as the explosion was so huge that both of them flew away and there was a huge gust of smoke there. And that is when Kakashi arrived there. As when the smoke went away, he saw that Sasuke was unconsciously lying there while Naruto was nowhere to be seen. As Kakashi then jumped down, as did Bakun. No, 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 no. Bakun, search for him. As Kakashi went and restrained Sasuke and sealed his chakra with the chakra suppression seal for the time being. As Sasuke woke up, where? Damn you, Harake. Let me go. As Sasuke was neck charred by Kakashi. Shut up, Sasuke. Any clues? No. Is that it? It is as if he disappeared here. What? How can that be possible? I do not know, but the scent does not leave from this place. As Bakun walked towards some distance from where the explosion occurred, from here his chakra signature and his scent vanishes. Can it be possible? No. It cannot be. Someone was involved, and we do not know who it was. What are you going to do now, Kakashi? What's your call? We go back. Because if Naruto is taken by someone, we have to report it back to Hokage and bring back forces to search for him. That might be the best call yet, Kakashi. Now go. As Kakashi left back to Konoha with Bakun and now unconscious Sasuke in tow. As we go towards Naruto, who was also starting awake. Where am I? Mai-chan, he's waking up. Shut up, Nanato. What? Why should I? I mean, I was the one who saved him. You were just... Shut up, Nanato. Excuse me? Naruto said, as now we see an old man and old lady looking at Naruto as if deer was caught in the headlights of a car, oncoming towards it. Hey there, kiddo. It's nice to meet you. I'm your grandmother and this is your grandfather. Wait, what? What do you mean by that? As Naruto was too much shocked to say anything, as Naruto, the old man, then moved his hand in front of Naruto's face. See, you broke him, honey. I should have been considerate, I guess. Considerate? Yeah, you think? Well, we gotta fix him somehow. This spell should work. As his staff, he picked it up, as a blue orb at the end of the staff glowed, as Naruto was out of it from his trance. As Naruto said, what do you mean you're my grandparents? I'm an orphan. I don't even know who my parents are. How about we show you this? You see, To make you believe in what we're telling you is the truth, you have to listen to our story. And we'll show you the proofs as well. As the old lady slammed her staff slash fighting staff, whatever it was, onto the ground as the whole room changed. The wooden room changed into something of a sphere with a galaxy of some sort inside of it. Whoa, what is this? This, my boy, is the true form of chakra. What? Yes, this is the true chakra, the source and life force of life, even, as you can call it. What is going on here? I don't understand. You will understand in due time, Naruto, but now you must focus on our story. Everything will be revealed to you. Kid, listen to them. Why should I trust you and them? Naruto asked Kyuubi because Kyuubi was, for some reason, agreeing with humans. Just listen and you'll understand something worthwhile. As Naruto began long ago, when Kaguya Otsutsuki came to this world, we of the Namikaze clan, who were sorcerers at the time and dealt with yokai, were the ones who took her in and raised her until she met the man who she fell in love with and moved away with our blessings. And after that, our great ancestor Yoshi even went there to meet her, as she and Kaguya was best of friends and was an aunt to both Hagoromo and Hamura Otsutsuki, meaning the sage of the six paths and his brother. And the relationship between our clan and the sage of the six paths was quite close, much closer than anyone could ever imagine, as at that time Kaguya even blessed us with chakra, which we nurtured and focused and created a new force of life, the Ninshu, which we passed down to Hagoromo, Otsutsuki, and Hamura. While we were training them, our ancestor Yoshi visited Kaguya, while those two brothers stayed in temple, and that is when things took for the worst. Her husband betrayed her, and Yoshi, our ancestor, was killed while saving her, and that is when things turned for the worst. She became corrupted, and she still hates the world for taking her best friend slash sister away from her. No matter what she do or tries, there's no way that she could revive her soul, even if she has the power of the god, because Yoshi herself wasn't half god. She was created by a yokai and a human, meaning her soul is not in the plane or grasp of any user or god. I see, but why are you telling me this? Because you, Naruto, are our descendant, the last living young Namikaze. We have grown old and will probably pass away, and we need a new protector of Ninshu, the one who can protect the life itself from the shadows. We have been doing this for centuries. Then why me? Why not my father? Because he never raised me. Because your father is dead, Naruto. You see, our son Minato, he was taken from us, or separated, you can say, due to the wars and conflicts in the elemental nations at the time we were married, your grandmother and I, and we were having a vacation of a sort, while your great grandmother was watching over Ninshu itself. As when we were on vacation, war broke out, and Minato was separated from us. For many years we searched for him, but when we found out that he had grown up, and so much time has went by, we came to a pause. We thought that maybe, just maybe, we should wait and tell him at the right moment, but we were too late. He died. He died protecting the village that he served as a leader, and you were the only one left behind. And so did your mother. So we waited. We were afraid that if we go now, your village might think of us as some sort of trick masters or something of that sort, and think that we are here to kidnap you. So we didn't arrive. And today was the day which we were waiting for, to bring you here by an accident. So you mean to say that I'm dead in the eye of... Yes, I see. So I What am I going to do exactly? You're going to learn from us, Naruto. The arts of Ninshu. It is much stronger than chakra. You will feel your body strengthening and everything, but you must keep in mind only one thing. Use it for good, not for bad, because you are a protector of life itself, and you will protect it from the shadows. I understand. Kid, I will help you out. I know we had our differences. Differences? You made my... I know, and I apologize. What? Whoa. Why are you acting so weird? Don't you see, kid? I have finally found why. Why do I kept a calm demeanor inside of you and not lashed out like I did inside Kushina or Mito? And not only that, whenever Minato was around, I felt at peace because you are the direct connection to the Namikaze clan. I thought that it was a coincidence, but I never would have thought that you are really their descendant. Is that why you were peaceful for the coming years when I was growing up? Yes, that is why. You can change the course of the whole world, Naruto. This is such incredible power and opportunity that is to be given to you. Can't you see? I don't know. What if I'll be there with you, kid, to guide you. So, are we friends now or something? Naruto said. Yes, you can say that. Can I really trust you? Yes, Naruto. You can. As Naruto looked up at his grandfathers, I'm ready. Great. Now, prepare for training, said Mai-chan. You're scared the kid. What? I'm telling him the truth. So not tactical. As we go towards Konoha, as we see inside the Hokage office, Kakashi was standing as Sasuke was brought down to his knees while being chained from behind at both hands as the whole council was sitting there. The civilians, the shinobis, and the elders. As only one person was at his side, Danzo. While even the civilians and the elders, the other two, thought what he did was treason and costed them a lot. Because of your foolishness, Sasuke Uchiha, we have lost a commendable shinobi, and not only that, you tried to desert the village. You and your whole clan would be disgraced by this. Don't you see that? Said Koharu. What do you know about my clan? I remember. You people. Itachi told me everything. It was you all who caused this. It may be us, but what your father and mother were planning was something big. A coup. A coup that would have destroyed many lives in the village. So we chose to nip the bud from the roots. Then why keep me alive? Because we thought you were moldable into something that was different. Something that could be different from the Uchihas and something you could control? No. Something that could be good and turn the name of Uchiha into that of Senjus with respect and all. But you are nothing more than a disgrace, and because of you we lost a commendable shinobi, and here too, the Namikaze and Uzumaki clan. As the civilian gasped, how dare you hide this from us? If you had told us that, we would have, what? Made his life easy? Think about it. What if it was any other kid? Minato didn't want his kid to be revealed about his identity until he reached the Chunin exam. Or become Chunin. But you people denied that. You people denied him everything. You people could have denied that as well. And now that he's gone, we do not know where or who took him. You say this. Quite hypocrite of you. My sensei tried to warn you, but you people didn't listen. You thought that he was a demon and he should be killed. But Hokage-sama, we could have... The Bijus cannot be killed, you damn idiot. They will only be more powerful than ever and return back to the plane of living, and with their memories intact. It was written down in the oldest book the Sage of the Sixth Path has written down, and by the ancestors of ours who have fought Bijus and killed them. They have seen the Bijus after 8 to 9 years. According to their tales, it takes them that much of time to grow. So 9 years later, Kyuubi might have come, and you alongside your children that are here might have died. and the only Uzumakis have the capabilities of holding them down. That is why he was chosen, because he was the child born that night, and he was the only Uzumaki child. Naruto has sacrificed for us for his whole life. Even now, he has. And this is how we repay him. The village out there celebrating, not knowing that the hero they worship, they are celebrating the death of his son. As Tsunade then said, as Tsunade got up from his seat after saying these words, as she looked out of the window, I am hereby stripping you all from the power. You elders and civilian council have been stripped from your powers and right. You will not be here. You have no right to be here after what you have done to the hero's legacy that you so all worship. As after that, the civilians left without any questions because they were, disgraced at their actions and what they have done. On the other side, the elders were quite annoyed, but Tsunade then said, don't make me do this, Koharu Homura. You may be bigger in age than me, but you are nothing more than just elders who are here to advise me, and I do not need your advice. I have enough experience of my own to counter everything. As everyone left, as then Sasuke was looking at her. How dare you, Sinju! Execute him, Kakashi, with your technique. With pleasure. What? How could you do this, Kakashi, after all that bullcrap that you taught me? You didn't listen, did you? As Kakashi then said, right, kitty, as Sasuke's heart was stabbed through it, as Sasuke gurgled in pain, as he was still alive, as Sakura came in front of him. And then she stabbed Sasuke in the heart, killing him. Sasuke then asked, why? You thought I loved you. I was forced by my parents. I never did and never will. You are an ignorant, selfish piece of shit, Sasuke, that deserved to die a lonely death like this, without the revenge, without anything. Even Naruto is much better than you. But the man I like is Rock Lee. Not him, not you. I fell in love when he beat your ass. We have been even going out. As Sasuke gritted his teeth, as blood was seeping out of his eye, seeing you like this makes me so satisfied. For all the years you have ignored me. Even Naruto knew what I was made of. You're made out of shit, Sakura. Garbage. You're nothing more than trash. You as well, Kakashi. No, Sasuke. You are trash. And we just repaid you back for what you have done to us. As after that, Sasuke died. As a crow was watching this. As the crow retreated back. As far away from Konoha, a man with black cloak and red clouds were waiting. As his eyes shone red. How dare they? I get it that Sasuke killed Naruto, which was quite foolish, because he was the only one to save him from darkness. I could have killed him myself, but what they have done is outrageous, and for that Konoha must pay. My revenge will begin. As Itachi made his way back towards the Akatsuki. I heard your brother died, said Kakazu. Ah, poor soul. Didn't got his revenge on his Nissan, right? The bastard deserved to die, Itachi. I mean, come on. Really? That pussy was going to fight you and win? First joke of the century. And that is when Itachi snapped. 1 hour later, we see Itachi sitting on the throne of the Akatsuki leader, as he was covered in blood, drenching, and in his hand were the fingers of everyone, and on his other hand were the eyes of Rinnegan in a jar. Soon Konoha shall pay. As that is when Zetsu returned, as Itachi turned towards him and butchered him down as well. Goodbye, Zetsu. You're no longer needed. This world can burn and die for all I care. All I care about is killing Konoha now. And that will be done by my hands. As Itachi then extracted his eyes, and then, with the help of his clone, installed the Rinnegan. As after doing that, he summoned the King of Hell, as he revived the Uchiha clan. There, as the whole Uchiha clan was alive, even Sasuke. I apologize for killing you, but we are here to destroy Konoha, because Konoha has been at our throats for the past 100 years, since the regime of the second Hokage, and this ends now. It will be done, but we must prepare first. Prepare for 2 years. In 2 years of time, we will strike them and tell them how wrong it is to mess with an Uchiha and break a promise with him. It will be done, my lord. As these Uchihas were not normal, they were all slaves and zombie-like. As we go back to Naruto, who was learning Ninshu, so all I have to do is just sit here and meditate. Yes, if Ninshu chooses you, you will have the knowledge and the skills to fight. As Naruto then meditated, as suddenly he felt as if some sort of energized embodiment touched him, as his chakra flared uncontrollably and then went from uncontrolled to tamed and controlled. As Naruto's chakra, which was blue, turned into complete white, it was Ninshu. Naruto has achieved it within first try, which was quite rare. My oh my, our grandson is quite a prodigy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. As on the other side, thanks to the Rinnegan, a new path was opened, the inner gate path. As Itachi also sat down and started to meditate, a darker entity touched his chakra network, and his chakra flared uncontrollably, shaking the whole elemental nations as if there was an avalanche, or earthquake as you call it, hitting them at the both sides with such force and intensity. As when Itachi opened his eyes, his Rinnegan was red. As Itachi smiled, I have achieved Ninjutsu, the arts created by our ancestor Indra Otsutsuki. The whole elemental nation shall pay. The age of shinobi will be over now. No more pain will be prevailed for longer. I will eradicate this corrupt system with my own bare hands. As Itachi got up and started to move away, his whole body was covered in black linings and markings and kanjis. This was the curse that was placed on him, the curse of hatred, the curse of Uchiha, the curse of Indra Otsutsuki, Ninjutsu, true form. On the other side, Naruto's body started to glow out, and Naruto had achieved Ninshu, as black Magatama orbs were now behind him, as Naruto had his own staff, which was plain black staff. As Naruto grabbed it, congratulations, Naruto, you have achieved the Ninshu state. I feel at peace. You have calmed down, my boy, I know. Now think fast, as a huge amount of ice crystals were launched at Naruto. Naruto, with a single hand rotating his staff, destroyed all of them. Whoa. I didn't even budge. That is because your body is synced with nature. The nature and life itself, Naruto. You are the protector and the embodiment of it now. But what about you? Our time is up, Naruto, unfortunately. As the time of our departure is on arrival, we are going to leave, my boy. We thought it might take you longer and we have some time to spend, but you did it in your first try. Wait, please don't. I just met my family. I can't. It'll be alright, Naruto. You will meet more. Some bonds that leave this world create space and hollowness in your heart, but they are filled with new bonds. Bonds that you create. So please, create new bonds, okay? Like our son Minato did. As Mai hugged Naruto, and so did Nanato. Good luck, Naruto, and protect life at all cost. I will. As Naruto then left the Tree of Life and ventured out, as he saw the gravestones that appeared out of nowhere. Naruto, Namikaze, and my Namikaze. What? They were dead already. Meaning those two were their spirits. As Naruto prayed about them and decided that he should not go back to Konoha. He has something more to fulfill now. The dreams of his clan. He has to keep up their name by protecting the life itself. On the other side, the Ninjutsu user, Itachi, heard something about Ninshu and he wanted to find out if it was true or not. So he released a Ninjutsu chakra burst pulse that even Naruto felt it. What? Somebody knows my location. I should prepare. As Naruto, with a single hand, rose many wooden wands to protect the Tree of Life in which his house was situated. As Naruto sat down on the porch of his house, suddenly he closed his eyes. But when he opened, it was night time, and in front of him was none other than Itachi Uchiha. Itachi, you're back, and you look different. Naruto said, and you're alive, Naruto, and you look different as well. That I am. Tell me, Naruto, what happened after that day? I'm quite curious. Well, after Sasuke and I fought, he was aiming for my heart, but there was a huge explosion. I saw the match, and my grandfather pulled me here, with the help of his Ninshu. Ninshu? Yes, I am from the Namikaze clan, the clan that was blessed with Ninshu, and they have passed this down to the sage of the sixth spot. Yes. How do you know about this? I am the one who created Ninjutsu, Naruto. My ancestor was. And I am the owner and currently user of Ninjutsu, the true form. I see. What do you want from me then, Itachi? I want your help, Naruto, to destroy Konoha. What? But why? I did, but they betrayed me, Naruto. They betrayed my brother, your sensei, and your other teammate killed him. What? But Sakura, she never did. She was forced, and she loved Rock Lee after Sasuke was beaten. But how is that possible? She even cried and begged me that night for that incident. I know, Naruto. I was watching you all. You and Sasuke. I knew you had good intentions, Naruto. You wanted to protect him. You even went after him and went as far as to try to sacrifice your life for him, which I'm grateful for. Now I must know, are you with me or against me, Naruto? What if I say that I'm neutral? Then I will not bother you, Naruto. But I will go and destroy and kill each and every one of them, in which your friends, some people that you like, are included. But you can't, please. Only punish those who are deserving of punishment. But those people also include Kakashi and Sakura, as well as Tsunade. I have to stop you then, Itachi. I know you protected me from mobs and everyone, and for that I am forever thankful for you, because if it wasn't for you and your kindness that you showed me at the time, I would have died. You are not like this, Itachi. What happened to you? Konoha happened to me, Naruto. You're not thinking straight. I have to save you. As Itachi and Naruto clashed, as red energy, the ninjutsu was leaking out of Itachi's body, as white pure energy was leaking out of Naruto, as both of them clashed with one another, as two energy beams were shot into the sky, as both of them clashed and then went away and clashed, as it created rips in reality itself, as well as sonic booms whenever they clashed and ripped Earth apart. As Naruto and Itachi were fighting, exchanging taijutsu after taijutsu, Itachi had more experience and more visualistic eyes, but Naruto with his Ninshu was able to counter every attack, just like Itachi was. and we see both of them now on the ground, panting heavily. Stop this, Naruto. I know you don't want to fight me. Then please stop this, Itachi. When you know this, I can't. They must pay for what they have done. Ninshu has corrupted you like it has done to Indra. I have to purify you. As secret hand seals were created, purifying technique. Purification. Ninshu! As huge amount of bright light emerged, as Naruto then said. Secret forbidden arts. Ninshu style. Shinju. As huge white Buddha statue appeared, with kanjis behind him. That kanjis flew down on Itachi and tied him into chains. As Naruto then absorbed the whole Shinju, which was white, as a third bright white eye opened, as Naruto had 1,000 hands behind him. As Naruto then grabbed Itachi's head, as Itachi's head started to leak out white energy. As Itachi felt weaker, and Naruto then fell to the ground, blood seeping out of his eyes, his nose, and his mouth. Are you alright, Itachi? I'm fine, but why did you do that? I could have avenged my brother. You know that he was not redeemable. I'm sorry. He tried to kill me. As Naruto showed him the scar. See this? This is what he was going to do. As Itachi's eyes widened, as Itachi started to cry. I lost everything, Naruto. For the village I tried to protect, they took everything away from me. And still, I am the bad guy. Why? Why must we suffer like this? You know, someone told me that living in the past and past shadow is quite haunting and sorrowful. So that is why we must always strive for future. You should do that as well, Itachi. And maybe you can try to form some new bonds. Because the older one hurts, I know. And that is why I'm leaving everything behind as well and starting anew. What? You mean Yes, I'm giving up on my dream. Because I'm a part of something big now, Itachi. I'm a part of life itself and its embodiment. And I want you to learn that art as well, so we can both protect this. I, Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, invite you to join Itachi Uchiha into the Namikaze clan and learn the arts of Ninshu. Do you accept? I accept, Itachi said after thinking some bit, because he knew there was nothing he could do. Many years later, 10 years have been passed since then, and many things have changed in Konoha. Hinata has become the new Hokage in honor for Naruto, and remains single because she loved him dearly. As Naruto could still feel her love even in his plane, the plane of Ninshu, as she was able to establish peace by following Jiraiya's words. Everyone was surprised that Nine Tails never revived, even after 10 years, and not only that, Naruto was never found. Sasuke and Uchiha clan was forgotten. As Itachi, we see him wearing white robes and sitting down with a kid in his lap, which had black hair. It was a kid that Itachi created with life itself, with his imagination, a brainchild. His name, Sasuke. Father, can you tell me the tale about the betrayal of Uchiha clan and how you came here? You want to listen to that again, Sasuke? But it is getting late. You should sleep now. Alright, I'll ask Uncle Naruto. As Itachi then said, go to sleep now, or there will be no tomato soup tomorrow. Ah, fine. As he pouted and fell asleep, as Itachi whooped his both fingers on Sasuke's forehead. I'm a grown-up, Dad. Stop doing that. To me, you will forever be a little guy. As after that, Itachi bid him good night and moved out of the room. As Naruto was standing there. So, still busy with Sasuke, huh? You can be quite handful, Naruto. What about you? I can also sense her feelings, Naruto. You should go and tell her. I'm afraid. What might she do? Would she hate me? You would never know if you don't go there, Naruto. The world is at peace. The Otsuzukis, they have made peace with us. Because we are their friends and allies. Kaguya-sama are free now from their hatred and curse of hatred as well, and are with now Yami Name- Yami Namikaze. I know. I'll go, I guess. Wish me luck, Itachi. You don't need it, Naruto, but good luck. As Naruto disappeared, as Itachi looked up at the moon and smiled, everything worked out. Just like you said, Naruto. I hope it does for you as well. As we go towards Konoha, inside Hyuga Mansion, which was the new Kage mansion at the moment, as Hinata Hyuga was sleeping on her bed, as she was the strongest Konoichi at the moment and strongest amongst the whole ninja, known as the Queen of Shinobis and Konoichis. As she suddenly got up with a kunai in her hand, as she aimed it at the person who was sitting in her bed before her eyes widened. Hey Hinata, it's been a long time since we met. I hope you remember me. It's Naruto-kun. As Hinata hugged him and pushed him to the bed. But how? I thought... Yukata, you're back. As Naruto hugged her back. Whoa, calm down. I didn't go anywhere. I actually will tell you a tale. As Naruto began to tell her the story, what happened. It took them almost morning to catch up what happened in their lives, as after that, there was a knock on the door, as Naruto and Hinata were laying down on the bed. As Naruto then said, I'll meet you again, okay? As Naruto disappeared. As Hinata was surprised by this, as she felt a kiss on her cheek, as she blushed and was close to passing out. As the door opened to reveal it was Hanabi, Hokage-sama. It is time for the meeting. I will be there. Hinata-ne-chan. Is everything fine? I mean, everything is fine, Hanabi. Prepare the meeting. Yes. For a moment we could have sworn Nei-san was acting like when she was younger. God knows how much she changed after Naruto's death. She became the Hokage, even. Guess both mother and father would be proud, because I sure am. As after that, in the night time, Hinata went back to her room, and Naruto was there waiting for her. As Naruto and she started to talk out, as Hinata then said, "Nee, Naruto-kun, did you ever thought of returning?" "I did, but I had to protect the Tree of Life, because it is a duty that Namikaze clan has to fulfill. Then if you're here, who is currently protecting Itachi Uchiha, Namikaze?" "What? You're housing Itachi?" "Yes." As Naruto began to tell what happened. "I see. So, yes, Hinata, that is what happened. And after Sasuke's death, he changed. He became the owner of Ninjutsu, the opposite of Ninshu. And we fought and clashed, but Ninjutsu was the second copy of Ninshu. That is why Itachi lost, and I won. And that was pure luck. Otherwise, I would have lost. And after that, things took turn for the best for him. After I talked to him, he's now had a son, thanks to the Tree of Life and its blessing, and a brainchild. He looks like Sasuke, but he's quite pure and innocent." "I see. What happened to, the Uchiha clan compound? It was burned down to crisps, forever erased from the history of Konoha. Tsunade-sama took care of that. But Naruto, what about your other friends? Sensei? I would love to meet them, but I can't. My duty is like this. If they see me like this, they might want me to come back, and I can't just abandon my duty, and I can't abandon my friends as well. You know me, Hinata. And that is why I will never reveal that I'm alive to them. But you did to me, because I could feel and sense your love, Hinata, even after all these years. And to be honest, I did have feelings for you. I realized them when it was too late, when I was close to death, before my grandfather pulled me, that is. And after that moment, whenever I had free time, I always thought of you. Hinata Hyuga, would you make me the happiest man of alive by marrying me? Because I love you." As Hinata cried, "I love you too." And yes. As Naruto and Hinata then married, as Naruto created a ring from life, as their marriage was kept a secret for the 10 next years, as the whole world was revolving in peace, and Naruto was still guarding the tree of life from those who ever read ninjutsu and came to get it. They always failed because Sasuke, Itachi, and Naruto protected it, and Boruto and Himawari as well, because those two children were born from Hinata. But Naruto raised them inside the tree house in which he lived, near the Tree of Life, while Hinata worked as the Hokage and passed on the title to Konohamaru as the eighth Hokage before leaving Konoha for good, and only leaving a letter back that she will be going on a journey and not returning. So don't look for her, as many of the Yugas complied with her wishes before she left. In truth, she was with Naruto and her children, who had grown up at least at the age of 10, and were living like a happy family. And so could be said for Itachi and Sasuke. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing out. Peace.